Hello, WitchTube community. WitchTube, that's funny. Mist White Wolf here. Just wanted to share with you what I am doing for my protection bottle and also for some candle magic that I'm going to do this evening. So in my vlogs, I have shared before that my daughter has she has some mental wellness challenges. One of them is that she has avoidance personality disorder due to being bullied for many years, consecutive years. So we've done a lot of work. She's doing really well. This isn't all about me, sorry, but she's doing really well, but she could use a little help from now and then. So I usually, before school starts, I'll do a little candle magic to see if I can give her a little bit of help, a little bit of a bump up. So this year, her and I had gone for a walk down the Point Pleasant Park, which is not very far from where I live. I live in the city of Halifax, just outside of Halifax itself. And at Point Pleasant Park, there are numerous things there. There's a little bit of beach. There's a little bit of forest. It's a beautiful spot. You can find lots and lots of things that you can use for witchcraft. Crab shells is one of them. All kinds of shells are there, as a matter of fact. Feathers. There's heathers there, which is perfect to use for a besom. What else is there? In the fall, there is witch hazel. I'm going to try to learn how to use that this year. Anyhow, I digress. So getting back to why I'm actually crushing all the crab shells, and I need to get more. As you can tell, I only have a little bit. So this is what I'm going to use for my candle spell tonight. So my daughter goes back to school on Wednesday. This is her last year of school. We think. Doesn't matter if it isn't, but she's in her 12th year. And so I want it to be a good year for her. School isn't her favorite place. For anybody that has mental wellness challenges, school is not your favorite place. Work is probably not your favorite place. Home, in your room, is your favorite place. It's not the best place for you, but it's your favorite place. But she seems a little bit more open to going back to school. We used to think that she just had severe social phobia, but now that she's had this new diagnosis, it's made things a lot easier, to tell you the truth. We understand things a little bit more. We understand why she acts the way she acts. We understand how to help her. So I can really focus in on how to help her in the mundane world, because that's the first thing that you should try to help someone with always. If there is an answer, a mundane answer to things, please go there first, especially if it's health related or, socially related. Always go there first. I mean, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't go to your gods or your guides and ask for assistance. No, you can always do that. But a lot of times there are simple things that we can do to make things a lot easier and to help someone cope, to move on or get over what they're going through. So we are doing that, but I'm going to give her, I want a little extra oomph. So I'm going to create a candle spell, some candle magic. I'm crushing a crab shell because now I don't always resort to this, but I want to show you how you can use some things in your for your witchcraft. This book is great. It's amazing. It's a beautiful book. If you're kicking up your craft, and if there's, if you ever have any questions about certain things, you want to work with a specific deity, you want to work with a specific spirit, or, if you just want to, if there's some items that you feel are related to specific correspondences, and you want to just have a look to see, like, how other witches consider them, like, this is a great reference. It's not my only reference. Sometimes I just go by intuition. But I came across some crab shells, her and I did, and I felt myself like crab is a number of things for me. You can use it as protection because, you know what, like if I see crab shell on the beach, I'm going to walk around it. I don't want to be around it. I don't want to step on it because it's going to hurt. It's gonna hurt my foot, so I want to stay away from it. But the crab, astrologically speaking, is at the top of the astrological wheel. The crab is about love. It's about compassion. It's about family. It's about acceptance. So when I look in the correspondence book, I see a lot of these things. I see adaptability. I see clarity, community, creativity, dream work, emotions, growth, luck, magic, moon magic, which is perfect because I'm going to do it. Virgo moon, the moon is waxing. It's slow waxing, so that's fine because I want this to last. Sorry, slow waxing. I mean, it's in the beginning stages of waxing. I want this spell to go all year long. It's not been easy. I want this to work for until she's done school and beyond that. Actually, I could just keep doing this. Protection for the home, rebirth, renewal, self-worth, sensitivities, shyness, and wishes. So because she's incredibly shy. All of these things are really what I want to help her with. I want her to come out of her shell a little bit. I want her to embrace things herself mostly. So that's this crab shell. So I'm crushing it up. I'm going to dress a candle with some Crown of Success oil that I had purchased at Temple Fest just recently. I was there last weekend. Oh my goodness. These witchy conventions, these witchy retreats are just so good for the soul, especially if there's a lot of interesting vendors that have beautiful things that you can use. Not that you can't make them on your own, but sometimes it's good to know someone that makes very powerful oils and divination tools. So anyhow, I purchased some Crown of Success oil from Spiritus Arcanum. So I'm going to use that on my candle. I'm going to place the candle in a little bowl of salt. I'm going to put this crab bits in the bowl of salt so that the candle is sitting in it. I have some black salt. I might mix a little bit of that in with it because I want her to come out of her shell a little bit, but I still want her to be protected. When you have mental wellness challenges, especially if you have avoidance personality disorder, if you're putting yourself out there and you're rejected, man, it's like one step forward, 10 steps back. It takes a long time to recover. Now, the more you do that, the easier it's not quite 10 steps each time you come back, but it's tough. It's really hard. So I still want her to be protected. And I'm going to put I have some milky quartz that I like to use. I like to put my sigils on the milky quartz. There's a lot where I live. It's very white. I like to draw sigils on crystals and stones that are native to my area because then I've kind of created that bond with them and I can attune them to work with me versus purchasing a crystal every time I want to do something. It doesn't make any sense to me. So anyhow, and then I'm going to put it on my ancestor altar tonight and I'm going to burn it. And that's Sunday. So this is a great day because it's looking forward. It's a sunny day. It's a perfect day for that kind of spell work. If I'm looking to do something positive, I want to turn anything around. I usually do that kind of spell on Sunday. I do a lot of those spells on Sundays. Most spells I do, it seems to be on Sundays. So I will be doing that. And I usually look at the planetary hours, although I'm not sure tonight. I haven't looked up those hours yet, so I'll have to see if there's an hour that would be best for me to burn the candle. It doesn't matter. It's Sunday. It's the waxing moon in Virgo. Virgo is good for school, so I want her to be organized as well. So anyway, this is all going to be very good magic, and then I'll cleanse my candle. I will anoint it, and I will say and cant a little spell over it, with her permission, of course. And that's what I'm going to do. Anyway, I hope that somebody might be able to use this kind of thing in a similar spell of their own, especially whenever you're trying to help your kids move forward and go to school and not be so afraid of things. Every little bit helps there, because sometimes we don't always have control over that mundane aspect, especially when our kids go out into public and the mama bear kicks in and the mama witch bear kicks in. Anyhow, blessed be everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye.